Alright, and that actually was the first worm snake of the spot, but I just lifted up that piece of cardboard over there. That's the one I found all those brown snakes at the one time. But I lifted it up this time. Got 3 DeKay's brown snakes. Gorgeous stripe down this one's back. Beautiful browns. This guy right here is really light. This guy's light. This guy's pretty dark. So they look gorgeous together. And they were all just like this. Cool. Alright. So I'm gonna put these cute snakes back. Really pretty. Come on, guys. Okay. Cool. Alright, just lifted that board and got this really vibrant eastern worm snake. I'm getting the light a little bit for you. This is right where I had those brown snakes. But yeah. It's got a dark back and a bright pink stomach. And this guy already poked me with his tail. I'll show you that tail. You can kind of see he's poking that tail on my finger. There's his head. There's the end of his tail. But yeah. Eastern worm snake. This guy's tough too. What I mean by that is he's really strong. You can feel all the muscles working. And you know, he's really holding on to my fingers, so. Right. Alright. He'll find his way back under the board. He wasn't squished either, so. But he did make his way to that corner, which I was trying to avoid, but it would have been pretty hard to kind of get him back in there. Just lifted up that board and found the 3rd worm snake of the spot. Pretty. I'm gonna try to get this guy back under there. They like to hold on, which could be really hard, and you see they hold on to you, so it can make things difficult when you're going to release them. So I'm gonna try my best again to release the snake. Not this snake, but again to release a worm snake. Come on, let go. Alright, he's good. Yet another cold brown snake. This little baby, little hatchling. Just found him under this log that was, you can see it's pretty deep in the ground. You can tell they cut the grass here. So usually you wouldn't find a snake under something that's as disturbed often, but these, of course, love disturbed habitats, but it's a shame because, like I said, the grass gets mowed what looks like frequently here. So it's a little bit of a shame for the animals that do live here. And this looks like an old, well, looks like someone dumped firewood here, so. And looks like this black widow I just flipped is cold too. I don't think he's scared. I flipped the log and he was already like that, or she. But I'm gonna carefully put this back for that spider. Just found this 2-line over here in this little creek. I'm gonna put it down somewhere so you can get a better view of them. Yeah, so I just found this northern 2-line. So I found a few larval stage 2-lines. I found 2 adults, but one of them got away. Here's the other one. Cool. Alright, well that one got away. But I think I found the other one. I think that's its tail. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. It's a pretty big one. Let me put this rock back. Alright. This is going to be pretty difficult. There we go. Here's the other one. See, he's got this nice... Oh. And he disappeared under the leaves. There he is. Hi, buddy. Huh. I've been finding so much money on the side of the road. This is a good start. $5. It's weird. I just stopped filming and there's another $1 right here. What the hell? Pretty cool. Looking at a hognose track right now. Maybe we'll see it. So I think this is 1, 2, and 3 hognose burrows. Look at the size of this mushroom. It's bigger than my hand. And here's another one, but it looks a lot older. It's huge. This dude's walking up to me. Just found a hatchling brown snake. Look at this little fella. Look how small it is. It's so little. Gotta be really careful. The bones are really fragile. How cute though. It's one adorable baby snake. That is one cute baby snake. How cool. I have never seen one this young. So small. I'm gonna try to get him. There you go. Cool. I usually find some under here. Oh, there's one. It's got a nice pink underside. Pretty interesting. Let's take a closer look. Wow. I hope you guys could see that. This brown snake has a very pink underside. It's really pretty looking. Alright, so one more look at the snake before I leave. I don't know how the pink's coming up on camera, but probably won't be able to see it. Let's put the snake back right where it wants to be. Ooh. There. There you go, buddy. Let's see if there's any in it. Okay. Worm snake. Wow. Cool. Anybody else? Oh, ground skink. Oh. Alright, I just put that worm snake back because just found an animal that has the ability to use caudal autonomy. Now, when I was grabbing this guy, I messed up and grabbed his very delicate tail. But if I wanted to get these guys on camera, this is a little ground skink. Sorry I'm so shaky. But this is a little lizard that spends most of the time, as our name suggests, underground. He's that pretty brown color. I'm just gonna let this guy go. Now look at this tail. It uses this ability called caudal autonomy so that if a predator went for its tail, the tail would still wiggle because the nerve's still firing off, and the predator will go for the tail instead of the lizard most of the time. So that was really cool to have found under here, let alone finding another snake under here. Here's the worm snake again. Well, awesome. So I'm gonna leave everybody here alone. The tail's starting to slow down a little bit. So I'm gonna release this little snake back inside this, looks to be an old cardboard box, and the ground skink went under here right next to it, so it should be fine. But it's kind of a shame because a lot of its fat reserves are in this tail. So yeah, I hope this skink does all right this winter.